Hello YouTube and welcome to frame 4 of my little friendly evening with good friend Brett. It was a good end to the third frame, that pink to the yellow pocket, so let's see if he can continue his queuing and if I can improve. Right, pink to middle. Sorry, red to middle for the pink to the opposite middle. A bit straight on this one, so going to try and screw into the pack and release one or two if possible. Yeah, that's kind of worked. We're still on a red, but got to get some equipment out now. So concentrating solely on the pot because these extended spiders are a bit of a pain to use, which is why I've underhit that one somewhat and not on the black nicely at all. So blind pocket for this black. Never an easy shot. No, not even trying to use the pack to slow the white down help there. Okay, chance red to middle, high on the blue to then get into the reds and open them up a bit. No, trying to slow the white down, but it was obviously having none of it. So can we get the pack off of the black? No, because I've played that with side when that didn't actually need any at all. So note to self, next time black is in the jaws like that, with the white in a similarish position, don't use side and you'll naturally get into the balls and open them up. So back to the extended spider, but I've got to try and go up for the blue now because pink and black do not pot. And that was a very poor effort. It does just show that how excuse me, how hard those extended spiders can be. So a nice red to middle, dropping that blue in for Brett. But as I said before, the pink and black don't go, so he's got to try and get back up for the blue, which is probably the reason why that one rattled and didn't drop. And this red that I'm going for does pass, but I've overcut it slightly. Emphasis on safety because I was trying to get high on the blue or bulk colour from that one. So just a safety here, but it's more than a safety. He's played a very, very good snooker. This is tight up behind the green. So my intended shot when I'm having a look at this is, first of all, does anything pot if I try and play for one of the reds in the middle of the table? The answer is yes, there are a couple that excuse me, that do go. So can I get onto the red that is to the left and below the pink and black off of two cushions? So right side cushion, then come down between the blue and one of the reds on the left side of the table, hit the cushion, come down, strike the third cushion and hit the red from behind. Not quite. I think I would have been very, very close to that. It had I not flicked that red that I did hit, but I got out the snooker and it's reasonably safe, so can be happy with that one. Right, just a safety off this red. Try and sort of play it half ball, see if I can get it to hit anything, and also get white back up to the bulk cushion. Completed part 2 of the shot, but did bring the red all the way back up, which was a little bit unfortunate. But he's decided not to play it and go for this one near the corner, and has pulled out a monster of a pot, but hasn't left himself anything particularly easy to go at. But somehow pulls out that incredible yellow to continue. Now, is he gonna try and pop this red to left corner and screw back and get into bulk and just play safety, or shot to nothing? No, he's going to play it more positively than that and actually get the pot very, very nicely. And he's probably about a ball and a half low on the blue, so off of sort of 3, maybe 4 cushions to get back round for the reds here. But slow tables, you've got to really try and get into those quite hard, and he's not left himself anything. In fact, it's he'd snookered himself, unfortunately. So high on the blue. Yep, very high on the blue. And corner or middle bag? Middle bag, and try and get into the reds. Well, that one appears at first glance to have worked out alright. Should have a choice of a couple here, but slightly awkward cueing. Yeah, should really have got some equipment out for that one. But never mind. Learn by your mistakes as always. Just left him a bit of a sitter to go at to get into the balls. Could have done with being a few inches further on for the red, for one of the reds in the middle of the table to the right corner, but oh no, he's missed that one to the middle. So I cut out a little bit of me wandering around the table there, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Try to run it in and then use the other red to sort of push the white down towards the black, but misjudged the cannon. So play the black firmly, keep it in play rather than just sticking it on the cushion, and instead getting the white tight on the cushion. That was a valiant attempt at that pot, particularly difficult. So a good pot with the rest. Could have done with a void in the brown, but at least he's got a shot at choice of yellow or green. There's just not many options for positional shots. That was a bit unlucky. I think if the green had gone in, he would have got the cannon on the black and then would have left himself nicely on a choice of reds. dog you just heard there was my my lab Tilly. She's out for a walk at the moment, and there's a runner going past. Anyway, back to the snooker. Nice opening red, but paid too much attention to getting position on that red, which is why I missed the blue to the middle. And obviously let Brett straight back in. There's only 2 reds left, so this is going to be quite difficult to get on. And he says to me here that he's going to play this as a plant to the middle because he thinks the red's going to flick off the pink. And it was actually only a very slight miscalculation because the red did go past the brown. Would have gone in because it was played at the right pace. So I managed to get that one to wiggle in. No heroics on the black. Can I just get on the red? I can, quite literally. So that wasn't particularly great. But trying to lay a snooker here, using the bump in the middle pocket, and this is one of my favourite snookers to lay because if you get it wrong, you look like a right muppet. But if you get it right, it is very, very awkward to get out of. Yeah, so it's a bit unlucky for him there. Good effort. Didn't miss it by much actually. Just trying to keep things tight as the scores are tied. Yeah, sort of 35 apiece and 35 on the table. That one's unfortunately gone wrong for him. Now pot the red, get out for, being very greedy here, trying to get out for the pink, because that would have been a nice positional shot to get back up to the yellow and obviously a couple more points. But didn't hit it right. So, but I have got green. And I don't know about you guys and girls, but whenever you go for a positional shot and it doesn't work out, psychologically the next shot that you play, i.e. the green for me there, it invariably won't go in just because you're still disheartened from missing the previous positional shot. I know you should try and wipe off any or every shot that you play once you've played it, but yeah, it's not that always that easy to get rid of them from your mind. I have no idea what I was trying to play there. But nice yellow, leaving himself a skinny green to the middle. And he's come back down for the brown quite nicely. Okay, the wrong side, but just a drop in to leave a shot on the blue. So he's a point in front now with 18 on the table. So what are we going to try here? Yeah, he hadn't left me the best angle in the world, so playing a snooker in behind the black, which I did get, but he's played a very, very nice swerve shot there and got out of it. So blue round the table, white up there. Didn't play it hard enough, and I've got away with that one because he has been snookered here behind the pink. And very, very close to getting out of that one. That was rubbish. Pushing the black to the side cushion, blue going to the side cushion, Not going to be easy to pop these 3 balls for either of us. But try to get the blue touching the black there, been staying on the cushion, but that one's gone slightly awry. And I can see probably about half of this blue, and I wanted to try and play it thin enough in behind the pink, but I thought that was going to always go wrong and leave the blue on and the white in the middle of the table, so that's why I've opted for trying to stick the blue on the side cushion. And now here there's a very dangerous snooker that I'm looking at playing. So white in behind the black and blue on the bulk cushion. I know it's going to be somewhere near the green pocket, but is it going to work? Couldn't have played the white any better, but actually the blue is pretty much in the jaws. So if he gets any sort of contact on this, it's in. It was particularly difficult. So yeah, really happy with that, with laying that snooker, because that, as I say, that was difficult to get out. So 4 in front, 18 on the table, just the 2 balls required. Plan in the head is blue to obviously green pocket and pink to right middle. But I've played that horrifically. White should have been a lot closer to the pink. I suppose it does, from this position, give me an angle to drop in for the black and sort of drop in behind it. But because I only need the 1 ball, to concentrate 100% on that. And on to the next frame. See you soon.